How's it going, people? Salmon Slabber here, and this is the Desert Easy Set Task Guide. And, well, let's just get started, shall we? Quest requirements: you need to have completed Salt in the Wound, Diamond in the Rough, and 1 Piercing Note. Skill-wise, you need 5 Hunter, 7 Magic, 14 Runecrafting, and 21 Thieving. I'd recommend getting Icthrion's Little Helper done if you can't afford a Ferroceptor, as that will allow you to access Sophanum, and we do need to go there. And that's pretty much it. So, on to items. So, item-wise, you need 1 knife, 1 full set of desert robes, 1 Pizzazz progress hat with at least 15 enchant points, 1 rune essence, 1 fire tally or equivalent, 1 bird snare, and 1 empty water skin. For the Pizzazz progress hat, you just need enough points to be able to buy something from there. And recommended items, I'd highly recommend bringing along your Dominion Tower teleport, and a Ferroceptor is excellent for doing this quite quickly. So, let's get started. First things first, you want to come over to where you did the 1 Piercing Note quest next to these Troubadour dancers. And just stand next to them and do the emote, the Troubadour dance. Simple as that. And as soon as you do, that's it. Simple. Task complete. 1 down. Let's have at it. So, after you finish prancing about like a fairy, go ahead and cut the cactus just behind you, and this will fill up your water skin, and that would be the second task done. And next up, you now want to teleport over to Al-Kharid, and we'll carry on with the rest. See, I gave you 2 toughy ones to start off with. Gotta break you in, you know? So once you're in Al-Kharid, head south straight into the palace. And you want to head straight through the main door into the Pharaoh's room. And while you're doing that, stick your desert robes on. And that'll be a 3rd task done. Once you're inside, talk to the bird right next to this Pharaoh. And just say yes. And then choose whichever quest you want. And then quickly skip through. And then say no. And that's another task done. So once you've done that, you want to head out of this room the same way we came in. And this time you want to head to the western side near the spiral staircase and head on up. And then up once more, and now you're on the roof. And you want to jump off the west side of it. Then you want to shimmy across the rope. And once you're on the bank roof, head to the south side and jump off. And that is another quest, well, task done, sorry, should say. So next up, we now want to head over towards the dueling arena. And there's a few more we can do here. So, if you're unaware, the Duel Arena is located just slightly northeast of Al-Kharid. So, once you're here, first things first, we need to make a fire rune. And the fire altar is located just outside the Duel Arena, right by there. So, head on in. And obviously, once you're in here, make 1 fire rune. Simple as that. Another task done. So once you've done that, head back out. And this time we do actually need to go inside the dueling arena. So head on in. And go all the way around. And just before you hit the main duel arena area, the infirmary, you will see a giant scoreboard. This thing right here. Go ahead and check it. And that'll be another task done. Once you've done that, head directly north of you towards the mage training arena. And you want to head inside. Once you're in, head on upstairs. Either way, doesn't matter. And then head up to the north side and trade with the rewards golem. And buy whichever you can buy. Cosmics are only costing 15 enchantment and it'll take you about 2 seconds to get those points. So if you don't have them, that's the way to get them. And as soon as you buy something, that's another little task complete. So next up, you want to teleport over to Dominion Tower or run, either way. And once you're inside, we now need to spectate a match. Which, conveniently enough, as these tasks are being done now, there is a lot of people in Dominion Tower. If not, you'll need to be recruiting a friend's help. So just spectate any match, doesn't matter which, or who, and that's another task done. So as soon as you've done that, we now want to head outside. And you want to head straight over to the bridge and head almost directly west and then north. Or you could say northwest, either way. And we're heading back towards the Shandy Pass so we can catch a carpet ride. You know you've gone too far when you start seeing footprints. So go ahead and travel on a carpet ride, doesn't matter where to. And conveniently enough, they did just add the fast travel option to the magic carpet, so any luck you'd have to sit through that. So as soon as you do that, that is yet another task complete. And now we need to head back to the Dominion Tower. So go ahead and teleport back there. And we need to head outside again. And this time we're going to go to the east. And it won't be long until you run into geckos and these birds right here. So with your bird snare, just plant it down and catch one of these birds. Which can apparently take longer than you thought. Here, birdie, birdie, birdie. Oh, come on. Oh, I'm definitely being gamed. Nope. Happy days. So finally, once you manage to catch a bird, that is another task complete. Good times. So on to the last bit. You now want to teleport down to Pyramid Plunder, which is option 1 on the Fear Receptor. And once you're here, go ahead and start the minigame by talking to the mummy. And head on in, go past the first spike trap, and then just steal 5 artifacts. Doesn't matter which, just as long as you get them. It's pretty straightforward. If you've never done Pyramid Plunder before, you can steal from any of these urns. You can get hurt when you do actually pick them up sometimes. and every single one will give you a random artifact. And at the same time, you'll be getting thieving XP. So, once you've finally had enough of Pyramid Plunder, and you've got all the artifacts you need, you then want to go over to the Agility Pyramid. If you're running there, it's slightly to the northeast of Sophanum. And if not, and you're using a Ferroceptor, simply teleport with the second option. So go ahead and teleport over, and make sure you right click Trade Simon, and then accept to trade all. If you simply use the artifacts on him, nothing will actually happen. I don't know whether it's glitched at the moment or whether that was their intended use, but yeah, make sure you right click Trade. And then, as soon as you do that, that is all the easy task complete, so congratulations. And to pick up the prize, we need to head back to El Kharid. So, finally, once you're in El Kharid, you want to head back into the palace. And back into the main throne room. And right next to the king, you need to talk to the vizier, Hassan. And he'll give you your rewards, which are an antique lamp, which gives you 2000 XP in any skill, lowered prices at the mage training arena, you can speak to any rug merchant daily to receive a bag of lost items, and chance of increased water from cacti while wearing the amulet. The amulet itself gives 2.5% critical on everything. And that is all I've worked out so far. The bloke does actually tell you what he gives you. So if you're that curious, you can always just go ahead and ask him. I kind of skipped through it. I'm sure if you pause the video, you'll be able to find out quite quickly. But with that said, happy days, congrats on doing the easy tasks, and I'll see you later for the mediums.